Hi everyone. So I'm at home today for Mother's Day. I'm usually home for Mother's Day. My mom spends it with her husband's family or other people. So I'm usually on my own. And today I'm not going to church. Normally I do go, and Father normally has some flowers there for us. And he always includes all of us who are spiritual directors as well, which is nice of him. But today I'm staying at home and I'm just going to watch the Mass online. It's an interesting experience coming from England, because England doesn't have Mother's Day today. They have theirs at a different time of the year. And I did enjoy being in England. I'm still applying to jobs there. And it's a beautiful day here, nice and bright and sunny. But I'm going to watch the Mass online. And our Mass at 11:30 is streamed from the parish, so that will be nice. I see there's a lot of masses and things going on for the police now. And there's a lot of walks that people are doing with the police in different areas. It's new to me. I've never seen this before. It's probably happened, but I haven't paid attention. For me, coming from Africa and coming from a background where the police are not our friends, I don't join in those things. I also came from a Jesuit tradition where sometimes the police are involved in the corruption. With Father Romero, I think that was a powerful example. They used to go out with the priests when the priests and the laity used to do the marches and the walks. Of the police were always there, and then eventually the movie shows how they start targeting the lay people that were involved in those walks, and then Father Romero, and then how they arrest him, and they basically start telling people, it's your family, do you understand? And eventually they kill Father Romero on the altar. And the police are involved in that corruption. Now, I know it's based on South America, but if you listen to EWTN, Father Powich, if you listen to any of the priests, it happens all over. So for me, I don't go. I'm not comfortable going to things with the police. They're not my friends at the end of the day. They're there to take note of crime and to keep the law and order. So I don't go. But if other people are comfortable with it, that's fine. My worldview is not the worldview of Canadians. I grew up very differently. And even with Jesus, we follow Jesus, and Jesus says, my sheep know me and they follow my voice. The police were also responsible for Jesus's death. They could have said no. So for me, I don't go. And my grandfather was a civic policeman, so I grew up knowing about things about the law in the house. And he kept a gun in the house, but it was always locked up. It wasn't accessible to everybody. And my dad also used to help the police in Zimbabwe. So that's me. But I choose to follow a different shepherd, and I choose to follow a Jesus who chooses non-violence until it is meshed out onto him. And that's what I choose to do. So I hope everyone has a happy Mother's Day. I'll also remember the mothers in my life, my grandmothers who have passed away, all the people who have played a role in my life, and hopefully all the people who I have played a role in their life will remember me too. And yeah, I'll miss being at the church today, but I'm just not up to it, and Father knows. So I'm just going to watch the Mass online and enjoy the day, make a nice cup of tea, and celebrate being a spiritual director and the opportunities that I have to help in the church. You don't only have to help individually, you can help through using your gifts in different ministries. And I'm grateful to the Jesuits in Canada, because a lot of the exposure that I've had has prepared me for what I see happening in society. Mary Jo Leddy exposed us to that side of the faith. And when we speak about social justice and working for the poor, there's a cost for all of us. People like the rich, they don't like the poor. So while we are striving to become financially independent and to have something of our own, it's a delicate line that we have to balance, especially as women. And I'll never forget that film, Ramiro. I'll never forget it. And the Jesuits talk openly about it. It's not like they hide it. It's not like they hide it from us. People say, oh, look at you. You got a Jesuit education and I don't even know anything, but I know better than you. Well, more power to you. Because we walk a fine line in handling our Jesuit education and in living in the world and helping in the church. It's not as easy as people think it is, and we're not boasting. It takes a lot of work to work and study and get all those credentials, all that education, and then to use it and to have the courage of the heart to use it. So I think this new Pope, Pope Leo, is going to carry on in that tradition and that line. I think it's going to be a good continuity. But make no mistake, it's not a fun and games thing, and the police are not my friends. Not me. I'm glad I grew up with a grandfather who was a civic policeman. I learned a lot. I watched a lot. And I know the black leaders. They all gone now. Sam Nujoma was the last one. But it doesn't mean I don't know my history. Make no mistake, I know my history.